Hey y'all. So I was sitting here listening to some people. I got aloe vera on my face. I was listening to some people's lives, and sometimes I scroll through people's lives and listen to certain things, and it really got me thinking about just how people project their really ignorance of how they think they know it all, and you don't know shit, and then they try to belittle you and make you feel away because you don't have that ain't my tea, just because your lack of knowledge, you know what I'm saying, as if they're all knowing, you know. And I just be like, it just really just like, it's just a subject that I have to speak on because it really trips me out how people do that. How they be, I don't even know why people do it. You know what I'm saying? But um, it's a very silly concept. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think it's cool to make people feel small or belittle people because they don't have certain level of knowledge, or they don't eat the way you do, or they don't have the knowledge in what they're eating, or they're still running the same programs and cycles and have the same perception. You know what I'm saying? And they haven't shifted or just got up to speed to where you feel like you at. You know what I'm saying? And I just don't think that it's cool that people make other people feel bad because of that. You know, it's not cool. Or say they sleep, or they ain't up on it yet, or they ain't up on that, they ain't on my level. You know what I'm saying? We all have levels, and you may be at a higher level in one subject of your life, and you may not be on another subject of your life. You know what I'm saying? But it's easy to talk about the shit that you know about, you know what I'm saying, what you probably just grew to, you probably just evolved in that area, you know what I'm saying, like how, I noticed, like, I mean, I've been vegan for quite some time, and I was vegetarian before that, and these are things that I did for myself, you know what I'm saying, and I never pushed it upon anyone. You know what I'm saying? It was something that I wanted for myself. I probably knew like one other person who was a vegan, you know what I'm saying, that I was close to. And they didn't even push it on me either. You know what I'm saying? That was just where they were at. You know, they probably not even vegan no more. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But it was something that I decided that I wanted for myself. I never pushed that on anybody. I mean, through example and people seeing the change in me, it definitely inspired other people to do it, but I just never been on that train of just like making people feel bad because they ain't on a certain level or they don't do things the way I do, and I know so many people that be vegan and they talk all this trash about people who eat meat. You know what I'm saying? You eat meat and that shit is trash and is poison and this, that, and the other. And then years later, they're eating meat again. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, that's why you need to shut the fuck up and just live your life and stop trying to control everybody's life around you because you feel like you've found some new shit and you right on all accounts and they're wrong. You know what I'm saying? This is the distraction. This is the distraction for our own evolution, because we got to make each other feel a way. We got to be little people because they're not where we feel like they should be at yet because we done grew. You know what I'm saying? We eat this way and we eat fruits and we want to move to the tropics and we want to, live in nature, and that's the way we supposed to be. And you niggas ain't on that shit yet, so you motherfuckers is beneath us and y'all dumb as fuck and y'all don't know shit and y'all stuck in Babylon and you know what I'm saying? It's just like I just really sit back and be like, cause I find it interesting because I'm like, y'all think y'all some master teachers or y'all doing some grand old shit, but you're not really on the level either, because you would not make others feel that way. You know what I'm saying? You need that for self um, gratification. There's no need for you to make other people feel bad for yourself to feel good. You know, and then I see other people where they go through challenging times, you know what I'm saying? Or they have a little spell where they eat meat and they supposed to be vegan in the motherfucker, but they don't share that part of their experience. You know what I'm saying? They only share the part when they're in alignment, you know what I'm saying, with their brand of being vegan. You know what I'm saying? But they've had times when they slipped up, you know, or had a craving, you know, for meat and did it. But they don't share that part on their platform. You know what I'm saying? And that shit is so fucking fake to me. You know, I mean, I literally had to change and say that I'm plant based because I made a choice for myself. You know what I'm saying? Even when I did become vegan and I stopped eating fish, you know what I'm saying? I always said that I would go back to eating fish because I like fish. You know what I'm saying? I like fish and I want to eat fish sometimes, you know what I'm saying? But I wanted to have a period of being vegan and not having that shit. I don't want to eat no fucking dairy because the shit does not, it doesn't work for my body. You know what I'm saying? But fish is something I enjoy. I love it. And I'm going to eat it sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So I just changed it and said that I'm plant based. I don't even have to tell nobody none of that shit, really. It was really my choice because I don't want to be out here faking the funk like I'm a fucking vegan. Knowing when I go to Belize or when I go to a country where I can get fresh fish, I'm going to eat that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to, because that's a personal choice and I can do what the fuck I want to do. You know what I'm saying? And I don't give a shit what anybody think. Anybody that's so rigid, you know what I'm saying, and so fucking, you know, just like this with everything and to me, which is in a box, you know, we're probably going to have different concepts of things anyway because I'm very fluid with a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? I'm mutable. I could change. You know what I'm saying? I can adapt to different things much easier, you know, than a person who's so like fixed. You know what I'm saying? If you're fixed, you probably not going to be able to, you know, you're probably going to stay fixed for a longer time than probably I would because I can maneuver a little more fluently. You know what I'm saying? And vice versa, because you're fixed, you're probably very grounded in certain areas that I'm not. You're probably very consistent in areas that I'm not. You know what I'm saying? So it's all a balance, and I think that we should be here to learn from each other and not down and belittle each other because of where we are. You know, I feel like this is a big thing that we deal with in our community, with belittling each other because of where we are or where we aren't. You know, and I'm just about empowering people. Just be who you are and be in your own life, and I mean, just observe your own shit. You know what I'm saying? Observe your own fucking life and stop focusing on other people so much. We focus so much on other people and what they're doing and what they thinking and how they gonna do it. You know, I mean, I had a realization myself, like just listening to my own thoughts on certain things. Like I noticed that when I make decisions sometimes that may affect the people around me, I tend to second guess my shit because I you know, I don't want to offend anybody. I don't want to make anybody feel any type of way. You know, on some accounts, I don't want to have a level of confrontation and all of that. You know what I'm saying? But the reality is, you are. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to please everybody. You are going to have confrontation sometimes. And everybody's not going to be feeling the way you move. You know? So you just got to feel what you feel, accept it, and move the fuck on. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is, and let the chips fall as they may. You know, and if people feel like they can't love you or like you, or they change the way they feel about you because of you making a stance on what you want for your life, then so be it. And clearly that's making room for something greater, something more in alignment with you. And I'm just at a level of accepting those things from my life. I can't hold so tight to friendships and people and situations and environments that are not in support of my movement, because I'm always constantly growing, flowing, evolving, you know. So I have to stay in the flow of that and not create this stagnance, because I'm tripping off of what other people may think, or how other people are going to react, or oh God, is that making them feel uncomfortable, or just all of that. So I just really think it's about our own evolution and having your own realizations, and just being mindful and being compassionate with people and yourself. Like, it's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to not feel pretty. It's okay to fall back, or it's okay to do what you want to do, even if the people around you don't like it. Like, if it feels good to you and it's where you need to go to get to the next level, then you have to do that. you know and I honor that, whether I like it or not when people do it, whether I like it or not when I have to do it. I have to honor my higher self. I have to go beyond the ego of things, and really move into a place of wholeness, and light and love. So it's really just all about your own journey, in loving people. So I gotta do something with this hair, honey. I got something planned. But anyway, I just wanted to get on and say that, like, I'm working on my own consistency, with being on my platform more, even like this with aloe vera on my face when I don't feel like I'm giving it, what I'm saying? Or whatever, like really getting over that shit, and just being transparent, and it can be a very scary place because you open yourself up for other people's opinions and criticism and things of that nature. But that's life. People criticize and talk shit and got their opinion about everything, about everybody's life. That's exactly what this is all about, you know what I'm saying? So it's a lesson for me, and I'm learning how to just get over that shit and not let it keep me bound, and really utilize my platform to bring attention and bring dialogue about these different subjects and mindsets. Because it's important that we have dialogue about everything, because that's how we get to a clear understanding with ourselves and with each other, So yeah, I'm gonna sign off, and I'll be going live more for sure, and making sure that I'm tuning in and staying in tune and in alignment with myself and my journey and with you. All right, this is Q signing off. Peace and love.